Hi. Have you ever noticed that if you're involved with someone you suspect may be a narcissist, or you're pretty sure has very many significant narcissistic tendencies, often just when you seem to be getting closest to him, when you're having a real sense of intimacy emotionally, spiritually, perhaps sometimes physically, they may pick an argument, or they may cut and run, inventing some excuse, making you wrong about something you've said or done, or not said or not done, or the way that you're conducting yourself. Why does this happen? My clients have asked me this many times over the year in our work together in life and love mentoring. One, I believe, of the primary reasons why the narcissist is so threatened, really, by intimacy, by closeness, which often they tend to crave and will often set up conditions where you would think that they would have a deepening intimacy, thriving on closeness, is that there is a part of their psyche that is so shaky, so lacking in ego strength from old, very early childhood abandonments or betrayals or other forms of abuse, that when you get too close, there is an almost knee-jerk response out of a very deep-seated fear, I believe, that if you look too closely, if you see too much, there won't be anybody home. And that, of course, we have reason to believe is one of the underlying fears of people who suffer from significant degrees of narcissistic behavior. The important point, and the reason that I'm focusing in on this right now, is that it's so important for you to know, as the person who's in relationship with him or her, as the case may be, is that it's not your fault. It really isn't anything you've done, except to be caring enough and loving enough to want to share closeness, to want to share emotional or physical or spiritual intimacy. Psychologically, this can be very damaging to your own self-esteem if you let it be, because it can erode some of your own sense of your ability to be close. That does not have to be the case, and it's a choice that you can make, just as you are making, for whatever your reasons, a choice to stay in relationship at this point with someone who clearly will very likely never be able to really meet you on the level that you want and that I believe you and all of us deserve. The choice is yours. The decision has to be made at some point if this is enough for you. And because narcissists tend to, over time, treat their partners worse and worse as they become familiar, feel secure, aren't getting the initial rush of that battery charge into their ego that I've spoken of before, it's a losing proposition usually for everyone involved. And again, your choice has to be respected, and your choice is always yours to make. I'm Beverly Banov Brown. I'd like to leave you with 3 ideas or golden nuggets today that I believe will help you not to take it personally if the narcissistic partner does cut and run, just as you seem to be developing a deeper sense of understanding or intimacy or closeness. Golden nugget number 1, do your best to lovingly detach from the situation. Understand that this is their issue. Golden nugget number 2, since it always begins with us, if it feels right to you, consider what part of yourself also may have some fear of intimacy, which may be one of the reasons why you've chosen this person or have been willing up to now to stay in relationship with him or her. And golden nugget number 3, remember that each day is a very new beginning, that relationships have to keep renewing themselves. It's like watering a plant or exposing it to sunshine so that it continues to grow. It needs to be nurtured by nature, or it withers and it dies. Relationships are absolutely analogous. And if you're in a partnership with someone who cannot accept, cannot healthily receive the nurturing that you wish to give, and cannot return that love and care and nurturing in return, then you might want to ask yourself the question, what in the world am I doing here? And really, what else might be possible for my life? I wish you great success and forbearance in this situation, and I also hope that you will truly find the courage within yourself to see what's really happening and to decide what you feel right about doing to respond. Not react, respond. Thoughtfully, prayerfully, carefully, and in a way that empowers you to have the rich and very full, rewarding life and relationship that I know your heart has been yearning for. Bye for now.